Sudama was Sri Krishna's childhood friend. It is believed that Sudama took birth on earth to be ready to meet Krishna and participate in his deeds. He is also believed to be a true devotee of Lord Vishnu. The story of Sudama and Krishna is about love and friendship with a lesson to teach. Sudama was born into a low-income family. On the other hand, Krishna was from a royal background. However, the difference between their status did not hinder their true friendship or bond. The two, Sudama and Krishna, were inseparable. To date, their oneness is an example of true friendship ahead of the planet. It is often why they are remembered on the auspicious occasion of Friendship's Day. Even after losing touch for several years after finishing studies together, they did not leave the hope of meeting again. Sudama always had in his heart and soul and kept thinking of him until they met again. The entire incident when Sudama met Krishna after numerous years is unforgettable and touching. Even today, when we remember those times, we have tears in our eyes thinking of the friendship, the love that the two of them had for each other. Lord Krishna and Sudama were childhood friends and schoolmates at Gurukul and studied under the guidance of Guru Sandipani. After their education got completed, they got separated. But neither Krishna nor Sudama was able to forget their divine friendship. Both grew up. Sudama and his wife led poverty-stricken life. But he was the one dedicated to the religious path, teaching religious path to people and, therefore, telling them the real meaning of their life. Meanwhile, Lord Krishna became the king of Dwarka. When Sudama and his family suffered much from poverty and did not have money to feed his children, his wife, Vasundhara, reminded Sudama of his childhood friend Krishna. She requested him to satisfy him and to urge some help. But Sudama refused to travel only for help as he was a true devotee of Krishna and did not want himself to feel selfish as he was indeed a pure and spiritual Brahman. Sudama finally agrees to travel to satisfy Lord Krishna. He left the place with some beaten rice tied with a fabric piece as he remembered that Krishna loved beaten rice. Divine promise of Krishna and Sudama. Sri Krishna asked Sudama, "Will you be my friend?" How fortunate is that soul who the Lord himself asks for friendship. Sudama hesitated because he felt his low status. He said, "But I am a poor Brahman, and you are a royal, how can we ever be friends? Friends help one another in times of need, but there's nothing I can offer you." Sri Krishna said, "Just promise me that regardless of anything, we will always be friends. I propose the offer as your friend. I will never ask you for something you cannot give me." Hearing this, Sudama accepted Sri Krishna's offer of friendship. Sudama asked the gate guardians to let him enter to satisfy Lord Krishna as he reached Dwarka's king's palace. He also said that Krishna was his childhood friend. Even the door guardian treated him like a madman, as his condition was so poor that his clothes were ripped. But he requested guardians to notify Krishna about his arrival. After numerous requests, guardians decided to ask Krishna about Sudama. The guardian told Krishna about Sudama's arrival at the gate. Lord Krishna ran to the gate, leaving everything because he was eager to see his friend Sudama. Krishna was so pleased to ascertain his old friend. He hugged him on the road in front of everyone for much time without even thinking of the social status of Sudama. Even everyone was so shocked that poor Brahman was the ally of the king of Dwarka, Lord Krishna, which laid the new foundation of the word, friendship, on the planet. Sudama wanted to travel back from there only as he did not want Krishna to get insulted ahead of the public simply because of him. Still, Krishna stopped him and asked his guards to welcome Sudama into his palace. Krishna welcomed Sudama with a shower of flowers with much love. He washed Sudama's feet with his hands to offer godly treatment to Sudama. Krishna asked his maids to get rid of all his ripped clothes of Sudama and alter them with royal clothes to make him feel more relaxed, and Sudama was crying seeing such unexpected royal treatment by his friend Krishna. Then Krishna offered a spread of food to Sudama served by his maids. Then Krishna offered a spread of food to Sudama served by, and Sudama was crying seeing such an unexpected royal treatment by his friend Krishna. After food, Krishna and Sudama relaxed and discussed their old days. Krishna saw that Sudama was hiding something from him. He asked gently, "And I feel that Bhabiji has sent some gift for me. I feel it is some delicious food for me." He requested Sudama to pull out the gift. Sudama hid it as he thought this small gift was nothing for the king of Dwarka. But Krishna accepted the gift gently, which was some rice tied to a piece of fabric, and Krishna praised tons for a present that this gift was the best present he had ever received in his life and began eating it and shared the rice with his wife Rukmini, incarnation of goddess Lakshmi, too. After some hours, Sudama decided to go back to his home. Before leaving, Krishna said, while discussing old memories, he even forgot to ask the rationale of a visit from Sudama. He asked gently, what was the rationale for visiting Dwarka, Krishna's palace? Sudama, after forgetting all the stress, replied gently. He cited to satisfy him. He does not have any demands from him. Sudama left the palace with deep devotion in his heart for Krishna. Moral of the story. 1. The story of Krishna and Sudama teaches us the real meaning and value of friendship in this world. We must always help our friends irrespective of their financial status. Instead, Krishna stopped Sudama and hugged him publicly. That shows the immortal example of friendship. That's why they are remembered now whenever we speak about friendship. 2. We should not demand anything in reciprocation for our devotion and bhakti for God. Does God know better than us what we want and what we do not? We must trust God for everything, as everything happens by His choice. God creates a far better plan than us. Trust me. In Sudama's case, Krishna rewarded him with money and wealth even though Sudama did not ask for anything from Lord. 3. God always rewards true people. You maybe think Krishna rewarded Sudama simply because he was his childhood friend. But that's not correct. Krishna rewarded him because, during his whole life, Sudama followed the spirituality trail and taught many others about religious duties. Krishna rewarded him simply because he was a good person, and God wanted him to continue this spiritual path with more energy and enthusiasm. It was the beauty of the promise of Krishna and Sudama.